Hello everyone. In today's session, I'm going to discuss how to prioritize core areas for your prelims and mains examination. With less than 60 days for your prelims examination, it's very important that you streamline all your efforts in the right direction that will enable you to clear this examination. And in this regard, climatology is one of the core topics which will be very productive if you invest time in. Now you might think why I'm saying so. If you go through the previous year topic-wise analysis starting from 2011 to 2017, clearly it's evident that from climatology, without fail, each year they ask at least 4 questions, right? So in 2017, the number of questions were like 4, in 2016 it was 6, in 2015 it was 7, and there it goes on like that, right? So climatology is one of the important topics. And with this less than 60 days, right, all the time you are investing in should be invested in such core topics. And you can go through the topic-wise analysis which is available in our website, and you will understand that from each subject what are the important areas. And with this less amount of time, these important areas from which we are having more questions, that has to be studied first, right? That has to be studied more thoroughly. Investing time in climatology, it will be helpful for your prelims, plus it will help you in mains too. Now let's see some of the questions which are asked in recent years from climatology for your UPSC mains examination. As you all might be knowing, geography is there in your GS1 syllabus for your mains examination. And in 2017, the question was related with the characteristics of monsoon climate. And 2016, the question was related with the air mass. And in 2015, again, the change in behavioral pattern of Indian monsoon. And 2014, the distribution of tropical cyclones. And in 2013, the formation of major hot deserts. So all of these concepts which we are studying as part of the conventional syllabus under the climatology. So investing time in climatology will be both productive for your prelims as well as your mains examination. Now let's see some of the prelims questions that are asked from climatology. 2011, the question was related with the stratosphere, which is an atmospheric layer. And in 2013, the question is related with the annual range of temperature. And temperature is a factor which can influence the climate and weather of regions. Now, the 2015, the question was related with the westerlies, very important prevailing wind. And 2015, the question was related with, again, the distribution of tropical cyclones. So, as you might be knowing, the tropical cyclones, they are one of the favorite areas of UPSC. For prelims as well as mains, we are having questions from tropical cyclones. Since the tropical cyclones are in current affair this year, like cyclone Oki or like the Boada cyclone, you can expect questions from tropical cyclones that will be asked for your prelims examination. And 2013, the question is related with the thunderstorm, another weather event. And 2012, the question is related with the characteristic properties of Indian monsoon. And again, like in 2012, another question from the climatic type, tropical savanna region. And 2011, the question is another weather event, which is El Nino. And in 2017, the question is related with the Indian Ocean dipole, which is another weather event which is seen in news. Okay, so basically, like from climatology, we'll be having questions like this. Plus, we are also having questions related with the climate change and their organizations, like in the UNFCCC or Kyoto Protocol or Paris Agreement. All these kind of questions will be asked from the climatology. So basically, what you can expect from climatology is the questions related with the atmosphere, the insolation and temperature, the pressure and wind, and different weather events like which you have already seen, like El Nino, La Nina, tropical cyclones, Indian Ocean dipole, thunderstorm, then the Indian monsoon and their characteristic properties, then different climatic types of various regions, plus the details related with the climate change, the organizations and techniques related with climate change. So these are the very important areas which you have to prioritize while studying climatology. And if you need to study climatology, that will also help us for the mains examination. Like we need to understand the basic concepts behind the climatology. And this one of the base factors which is fundamental in understanding concepts of climatology is the movement of the earth, right? The different seasons and the apparent movement of the earth as well as the sun, right? How they move related to each other. And this concept we will be studying under the topic called as Earth and Universe, under which the topics comes as evolution, the solar system, planetary objects, shape of the earth, then the movements of the earth, different time zones, and various important terms in news related with earth and universe. For example, we can see the questions like, the term Goldilocks zone is often seen in news. So this term is related with the earth and universe module. and the 2012 question, like, it's related with the evolution of universe. And in 2013, the question was related with the variation in length of daytime and nighttime, which is related with the movement of Earth with relative to the sun. Okay, so we'll be having topics like, these topics will be asked from Earth and universe. So if we understand the concepts of Earth and universe, right, the different movements of the Earth and all, it'll be easy for you to understand the concepts of climatology. You won't be needing to mug up climatology. And the questions from the climatology, right, they are all application level questions. And if you mug up these concepts, it'll be very difficult for you to answer future questions. And in this regard, it's very important that you start from the basics itself, especially related with climatology. Other topics like, the Indian geography, the physiography, or like the geomorphology, that you can resort to more memorizing techniques, right? But here in the case of climatology and Earth and universe, it will be productive only if you understand the base concepts related with these, like the Earth and universe as well as climatology. This is why I'm happy to announce our new capsule course, Climatology in 20 hours. Now, if you could spend 20 hours on climatology, I can assure you that no matter what your academic background is, no matter who you are, you'll be able to understand climatology from basics. You will get strong with the basics, and you will be able to logically connect different concepts like the wind belt or like pressure belt, and how do they influence the climate and weather of certain regions, and every concept you will be able to logically interconnect with. And after each session, we'll be having comprehensive module handed out to you through PDF. And this module, it is nothing like all the other modules. You'll be having all the previous questions that are asked from that particular topic that will be given under this module. So this is a screenshot of our online application, and different topics like composition of structure of atmosphere, insulation and temperature, pressure, wind, and all the topics including climate change you can see here. And different modules will be related with these concepts, and all the questions that are being asked from these topics will be given under these topics itself, right? So after each session, you will be having a previous question and answer discussion, right? So comprehensive module plus solution of 2011 to 2017 previous question. So after all of these sessions, we'll be having concept revision through model questions. You will be handed out 50 model questions which are related with climatology, which are related with concepts in climatology, and this discussion, the detailed test discussion, will also be uploaded into our online platform. And this will act as a much needed revision or brush up for your concept related with climatology. And if you got any doubts regarding these concepts, you can always feel free to reach to me through Telegram application. Another benefit of this course is that you can repeatedly watch these videos. You will be having 5 view counts, and you can watch these videos for 5 times, and that will make sure that you are thorough with the concepts, right? So the way in which this course is designed, I can assure you that in 20 hours, you'll be mastering climatology from wherever you are standing. So I wish you all good luck with your preparation. Thank you.